It's a battle for the ages. We're playing on Bolgur's Throne again. We've got one elite wave using only orcs and dark knights.
Where's the
So,
matchbox?
oh, and we get, oh, look at that. We get a bunch of Zeppelins. That's cool, man. We get a Goblin War Zeppelin for free. All right, well, this is going to make it really freaking simple, guys. Goblin War Zeppelins are beastly. I'm glad that they allow us to use them for free in the game. That's pretty cool. We got some MK9s coming in, though. Ooh, Geomancers and Warhammer Guards. It's kind of crazy because you got two really strong units and one weak unit. We've got Dwarf Bruisers, Smokebeard Engineers, oh my god, all over the place. Geomancers, Alchemists, Tinbeards. Whoa, man. We got stuff all over the place. We got Bruisers, Chompbots, Stonebeard Engineers again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to form... Let's see, this guy, it really sucks. I really, really like to move this guy, but you can't. You just can't move him. So, we're going to make a choke point right here.
Hey, I can see my house. Where's the matchbox?
And we're going to do, we're actually do a one of each combo. We're going to do one Dark Knights loadout, one Orcs over here. If I need to, I'll move guys over here, but what I'm thinking is we're going to go for mostly, since there's only going to be some guys coming in down to the right side, mostly weak guys, actually. Besides the Geomancers, we're thinking about putting just some really high-level orcs over here and hoping that they can do most of the damage. Let's try it out. Now this guy, it's going to be weird. You're going to think, oh man, you're just wasting a Goblin War Zeppelin, Chris. Like, that's complete and utter idiotic thing to do. Alright, this is what we're going to do. I'm going to do this. I'm going to actually do this right away. We're going to get it back, and we're going to do it again pretty much right away here, guys. We're going to go for it. Kablamo. Get it covered. Get it covered. We got it back again. That is an ability, by the way, if you, So, I think what I want to do is I'm at least going to go for the captain promotion here. I'm at least going to get the Seal of Blood right here. And then I'm going to see after that how I want to end up doing this. Because, like I said, I really want to get one really big strong Orcs. Maybe I'll go for a second Orcs over here as well. And just kind of keep everybody from sneaking through. If I need to, I can always move my Zeppelins around. But at this point, oh, here we go. Big chunk of peeps. Let's go for it. Boom, 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 boom. Take them all down. Now, I haven't been upgrading my Zeppelins at all, and that's because I wanted to get my barracks all set up first, and just know that I can defend by making sure nobody ever sneaks through my defense, rather than actually killing everybody right from the get-go. So anyways, don't tell me this is the end already, because that would be absolutely insane. That was one of the easiest challenges ever, if this is the end. It could be. Still no more guys. Is it? Or are they just giving us a crap ton of time in between these big rushes of waves? Or is it glitched? There we go, so there are more people. Alright, that was a long time. I think they're thinking that you're going to stun things forever. And rely on these Zeppelins for forever to have to do the damage. Don't think other guys can do damage too, especially your hero. Anyways, it's Zeppelin time, baby. We're going to get all the way up to a 4th tier Zeppelin over here. Zeppelins are mighty, mighty powerful. You can see, though, look at the orcs on the bottom right. They're doing exactly as I anticipated. They're nearly impossible to kill. They're not super duper fast at killing anybody, but getting a double War Zeppelin combo in a single spot and then relying on your barracks guys is completely fine by me. And we can always move Azra over there if we want to, just to finish off any stronger guys coming in. Realistically, it'd almost be better to not even have a barracks over here in front of these Geomancers, though. Alright, we're going to do something sort of goofy. We're going to move this guy up here. We're going to poison him right away. Ooh, I wonder if you got stuck up to 4th tier, you could reach all the way over where Azra's currently standing. I wonder. I wonder. If I get enough money, I'll definitely test that out. But honestly, at this point, it's not looking like we're going to get enough money at all here, guys. These guys are coming out way too slow. Alright. Let's just, let's soul crush them. And again, move Azra just to make sure that she's always shooting peeps. She's got to be the shooter. Oh, no. Look at these gunslingers.
I'm the sword in the dark.
I don't like the gunslingers. The gunmans. But here we go. We're going to get all the way up to a 3rd tier, and we're only about $200 away from a 4th tier already. Yes, son. Yes, son. Yes, daughter. Yes, everybody. We're doing it today. So, there we go. We did it.
Dark necessities.
One more dwarf mecha coming in here. It's weird to see this the goblin balloon get like stronger. It's like, what is even really going on with that balloon right there? It looks like a pretty crappy balloon. Like I don't think I'd want to fly in that thing, to be completely honest with you guys. I try and stay away from that balloon as much as I possibly can. So we do end up doing a poison here to our Geomancer before he ends up getting real powerful. So don't forget, after he gets really powerful, that poison will lean even less too. You know? Now look again on the right side over here, guys. Look at them chomp bots. Still no issues whatsoever. We're like absolutely rocking. Ooh, we got an interesting rush coming in here against us, though. We've got some random dwarfs coming in with a dwarf mecha. The MK9's coming in. Now we got a 4th tier Zeppelin, though. I think that will be more than enough for us. The Zeppelin is going to be quite mighty. The damage we're doing here is 55 to 110. Grouped damage! Yes! I mean, think about that. I mean, if we average 50 damage, we're talking about, what, 20 hits on this guy to take him down? That's not very much at all. Alright, this is a bit of a problem, though. These guys are a bit of a problem here. Sulfur Alchemist, dude. We're going to just throw some poison on him really quick. See how many we're going to kill. I'm not even sure how many.
I am the sword in the dark.
Alright, let's see. I don't really like any of his upgrades, though. I think the best bet for us today is actually to go for a little bit higher Dark Knights. Just a little bit. Don't go crazy with it. And then we're going to upgrade this balloon all the way up. Again, 4th tier, guys. As usual, we don't go big unless we're going home. And guess what? Actually, no, the opposite of that. We don't go big if we're going home. We up. We're gonna go for the Soul Crusher. Look at that cooldown. It's already back in action here, boys. Get to block some peeps in. We'll poison some peeps while we're at it. Bam, bam, bam. Azra's still alive. No big deal. No big deal. Do we have Geomancers coming in here? Finally. Alright, so now we're going to have to move this guy over a little bit.
Hey, I can see my house.
And I'm going to move Azra actually over here to help deal with the Geomancer real quick. As quickly as we possibly can, at least. Actually, I'm going to move these orcs down just a little bit.
You think darkness is your ally?
And there we go. Actually, it's working out pretty well. The Sulfur Alchemists, though, are meant to kill the Dark Knights. That's their job, if you haven't noticed that. They can still kill the orcs, but they're meant to kill the Dark Knights because they've got like, infinite armor. They're very, very difficult to kill. So what are we going to do right now? Well, realistically, we're completely fine. No big deals whatsoever. The MK9s are still dying left and right. And I think once we get this 4th tier, we're going to be even happier. There we go, 4th tier, double Zeppelins. That is indeed a mighty Zeppelin. Even the 3rd tier looks like a piece of poop, though. Like, you know, think it would like get better looking by the time it got to 3rd tier. It's like, oh no, it's like if you had like a house, it would be like, oh man, this is like literally a cardboard box for tier 1. Then you go up and you're like, well, now we're upgrading to a fridge box. You're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then 3, well, we're upgrading to what's the biggest box? The box that a house would come in. You're like, okay, well, at least it's a box that can survive the weather for at least a day or 2, maybe, if you're lucky. And then finally, they upgrade you to a mansion, and you're like, oh, wow, this is fantastic. So that's exactly what's happening right here, guys. If houses only came in boxes. You never know, man. You never know what the future's going to hold here. I have actually seen that you can build, believe it or not, I'm not even joking with you guys, I'm not messing around. If you want to, you can build a shed out of a box. And when I say like a shed, I'm talking about one of these magnificent, like, bigger than your house type sheds. And it only costs like 35 grand if you want to build it yourself. Like, all the materials to build this, like, shed. It was like a chicken coopy type thing. It was really weird. I was like, they do these kind of things? Like, I don't think I wouldn't have the knowledge to do all of this stuff. But for people who did have the knowledge, I mean, that'd be really freaking cool. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to pile these guys up just a little bit before we Soul Crush. Just a little bit. So we can get our stuff back a little bit faster. Realistically, we didn't kill enough guys, though. We did an okay job at best. So I don't even know where Azra's at right now. What's she doing? Where's she at? We're going to go back here. Smokebeard Engineer, you gotta die for me, buddy. You gotta die for me. The poison is not even close to being back yet, though. That's the sad thing. Ugh.
I am the sword in the dark.
These guys are getting up in my grill today. Let's go for some big, beefy, ridiculous style guys over here.
Necessities.
And I think what we're going to do is remove these guys back over here as well. We don't really need to worry about that side too much at this point.
You think darkness is your
Alright.
ally.
Let's use the poison on these two mechas real quick. Kablamo.
Give me fuel.
They're going to die. And Geomancer's still sort of alive over here, but the orcs are doing a wonderful job. They're just so freaking tanky. I actually really enjoy the orcs. I don't know why people don't like them. Once you get them upgraded this high, they are delicious. I mean, look at this attack. It's wonderful. Here we go. A few more guys we need to take down. We got a pit boss over there. Yeah, pit boss it up. We're ready to go for it. Crush them. Now, I didn't go for any insta-kills on my guys, and that's because I don't feel like I need them. You know, it might be nice to have around, but I don't feel like I need them.
I am the sword in the dark.
And I think this is going to be the end here, guys. We're already 11 minutes deep. The guys are running a little slow in here. There's a few sulfur alchemists that are trying to sneak through our defense. They ain't going to do crap to us. Couple big bombs on these boys, and we take them down. Crush them. All right, last one. Last one. Poison for the win. That's how you do it. And that's the Iron Challenge, guys. A little bit of micro required, but don't underestimate that right side over there. There's going to be a lot of guys coming down there. Don't feel like you need to use the Zeppelins there all the time. Sometimes the orcs in your hero are going to be just fine to work. But that's really about it. You know, the only time we had a little bit of trouble was at the end of the game there, and we still pulled it through. And that is the Heroic and Iron Challenges for the first 6 levels here, guys. The entirety of the Dwarven Kingdom. Of course, if you guys enjoyed all of my videos, make sure you press that like button for me. Subscribe if you haven't. And of course, have a super duper delicious day.